Welcome back to Explain the Charts, where we break down the latest news and chart data to help you understand the market. Today, October 22nd, 2024, we're diving into the world of AUDUSD and analyzing its recent movements. Let's start by looking at the big picture, the daily chart. Looking at the last few weeks, we see a clear downward trend in AUDUSD, with the price consistently testing lower lows. This downward movement is likely fueled by several factors, including recent economic news from Australia and the US. News from Australia, including a dovish tone from the Reserve Bank of Australia, has put pressure on the Aussie dollar. Meanwhile, a strengthening US dollar due to strong economic indicators, particularly job growth and consumer confidence, has further pressured AUDUSD. On the daily chart, we can see clear support levels around 0.6300 and 0.6200, while resistance lies near 0.6450. If we look at the 1-hour chart, we can gain a more granular perspective. Zooming in on the past 48 hours, we see some interesting price action. Notice how AUDUSD rallied from the 0.6300 support level, briefly challenging resistance around 0.6400. This suggests that while the overall trend is bearish, there's potential for short-term rallies. However, the recent pullback from resistance points towards the dominance of the downward trend. On the 1-hour chart, we can identify key support levels around 0.6350 and 0.6300. Resistance levels can be observed near 0.6400 and 0.6450. Now, let's take a look at the 15-minute chart to gain an even deeper understanding of recent price movements. Zooming in on the last 4 hours, we see a mix of bullish and bearish momentum. There are several instances where the price found support and rallied, suggesting a potential shift in sentiment. However, the current price action shows AUDUSD struggling to break above resistance around 0.6710. This suggests that the bearish bias remains dominant. On the 15-minute chart, we can observe support levels near 0.6680 and 0.6650. Resistance appears to be holding firm around 0.6710 and 0.6730. Looking at the overall picture, AUDUSD currently faces a challenging environment. While short-term rallies are possible, the bearish bias seems strong, fueled by negative news and economic data from Australia and a strong US dollar. The daily chart shows strong support at 0.6300 and 0.6200, while resistance lies near 0.6450. On the 1-hour chart, key support levels are around 0.6350 and 0.6300. Resistance levels on the 1-hour chart are near 0.6400 and 0.6450. The 15-minute chart shows support near 0.6680 and 0.6650. Resistance is currently holding around 0.6710 and 0.6730. For traders looking to go long, it's crucial to be cautious as the overall trend is bearish. A break below 0.6300 could signal further downside, while a break above 0.6450 could invalidate the bearish bias. Traders looking to go short should watch for strong resistance levels as potential entry points. However, traders need to be prepared for potential short-term rallies. In the short term, we'll need to see a sustained break above resistance around 0.6710 on the 15-minute chart to suggest a potential shift in trend. Conversely, a break below support around 0.6650 could indicate further downward pressure. Keep a close eye on news and economic data releases from Australia and the US, as they could significantly impact price action. Remember, this analysis is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Always do your own research and consult with a financial professional before making any trading decisions. Thanks for joining us on Explain the Charts, and happy trading!